Yo, what's going on, my people? You already know the vibes, man. Like, share, and subscribe. If you see the chain, then you know the name. Bars all day. Anyway, just came to talk to y'all for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't put up a video, so just come and talk. Talk about this new era, this new generation versus the old generation, and when you was, when I used to hear my dad or my mom say like, man, I don't know why y'all kids do this. I don't know why y'all generation is like this or like that. And I'd be like, okay. And I'm 34. Go ahead and put that out there. I'm 34. I'm not old, but I'm old enough to now see like, man, these kids is wilding. All right. So it's like, hold on one sec. You like my ashtray? Whoa. Anyway, it's like, it's just such a difference in eras and generations. Like, let me just give y'all a little example. When I was growing up, right, there was no YouTube, there was no Facebook, there was no Instagram. If you wanted to be known or if you wanted to be popular, it had to be by word of mouth. Like, people had to talk about you. Bear with me too, because I gotta think. I'm trying to think. Again, I get on here, I say what I say and how I feel, how I'm feeling right then. This shit ain't scripted, so it just is what it is. But no Instagram, no Facebook, none of that shit. It was just, we was just out here. If you was popping, you was popular, we would hear about you through, in school or through certain people or whatever. Dancing, like, when I was growing up, you got talked about if you was a dancer. You got played, you was a lame. Like, you couldn't be a dancer. Back then we used to fight. It won't no gun. I mean, it was guns, but you didn't really hear about niggas getting shot like that. I mean, niggas got shot, don't get me wrong, but niggas would fight. It was more like, what's up? Like, we finna see where them hands at. Nowadays, y'all just shooting. It ain't no fighting. We didn't worship rappers growing up. Like, now, y'all young kids, y'all just worship rappers, man. It's like, rapper died to y'all or something, man. And maybe we didn't worship rappers because we didn't really have none. We had the Jay-Z's, and as time went past, more and more rappers came out. But at first, it was like it was just Jay-Z shit. I mean, DMX. Back when then the South music started to come out, as far as like Atlanta music, like Lil Scrappy, Lil Jon. They started to pop. But we didn't really. It was more like crunk music. Like, we finna go turn this music on, party, go in the club, and just party. You feel me? It was more about getting females. Nowadays, it's gang, and pulling guns out and type shit. Niggas won't walking around with 30 clips until Chief Keef came out. Like, literally, niggas won't doing that. Niggas ain't have extendos, and I mean, I'm sure people did, but it wasn't like a thing. Like, now it's like everything come with a dick. Everything come with a 30, you know what I'm saying? It won't like that before, man. It won't like that before. I feel like it's so much easier to be known now. Like, how y'all got so many avenues and outlets to get your product out, to get your message out, whatever. Like I was saying, back then it was none of that. We used to have nowadays y'all can go online, right? You know, you might see a girl picture and, you know, you might like it and you might message her and talk to her, right? But back then, we used to have a fucking chat line. Like, you used to have to call this 1-800 number and you would literally talk to people. You would have to know their voice if you knew them. Like, you knew their voice, or they might say their name or something. It'd just be a whole bunch of people in the chat on the phone, though. I'm talking about a house phone too, not no cell phone. Like, cell phones won't pop in. This was back when it won't no cell phones. Like, I remember the beepers, and I remember when the phones first came out, it was like, okay, we got a phone, but it wasn't like everybody didn't want one. You feel me? Like, I mean, niggas probably wanted one, but it wasn't like no major thing like it is now. And like, I just remember looking back at pictures and seeing how we used to dress. Like, we used to wear the big ass clothes and the tall tees that came down to your knees. I used to buy 6X t-shirts. Look at me, bro. Look at me. Look at me. I'm skinny as fuck. You hear me? I used to buy 6X t-shirts. Just, it used to come to my knees. The sleeves used to come down here. Like, literally, the sleeves would be down here. That was the style. That was the thing. That shit crazy, man. We didn't do the colorful clothing. Like, you didn't wear, like how y'all be wearing the neon green, like these right here. I never in my life would have ever bought these shoes. These. And it's too many colors. Now it's a thing. Now I bang these bitches. You hear me? Like, but it's like I would never thought I would have had none with purple in it or a little pink in it. Like, never. I never thought I would have this hairstyle. How I got it cut on the sides. Like, that wasn't a thing then. Like, it was, you know, shortcut or braids. Dreads really won't even pop in back then. Like, it was you know, niggas wanted braids, especially when Allen Iverson came out. Like, niggas wanted braids. Niggas wanted them AI braids. Niggas wanted them AI braids, man. I'm just sitting here, I was just thinking about how so much has changed. And I'm trying to think, like, how much more is gonna change? Are we gonna go back to dressing a different way? Are we gonna go back to, you know, certain things? You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, back in the day, man, it's just like, man, life is just so different now. And, you know, just be happy in the time that you're growing up in a way, you know, because this probably one of the worst times, but it's one of the most smartest times. Like, we got the best technology and shit out now. I mean, shit crazy, man. We was smoking, it wasn't no exotic weed. It was just Reggie Miller. Regular Reggie. That shit was kush back then. Like, $5 bags. You get a big sack for $5. Now it's all these different type of strains, and you got this, you got that. You can smoke. You got oil. You can smoke. You got edibles. You got all sorts of shit. Back then, we used to smoke $5 grams in a big Dutch, a big fat Dutch. Now you got the Rellos and, you know, the small shits, big shits. You got all, you know, different shit you could smoke out of. Back then, it was just A big ass Dutch. It was about like a cigar. You know the cigar. How them niggas smoking big cigars. That's what we used to roll up in. I'm just, like I say, man, I was just thinking about back then, like how much shit has changed. Just from the TV, like we used to have a big box TVs. There won't no flat screens. That shit crazy, man. We didn't wear Gucci. We didn't wear Louis Vuitton. It won't no, maybe it was, but it wasn't popping. Gucci wasn't popping. Louis Vuitton wasn't, Fendi. All these name brands that y'all see now was not popping. Yeah, Nike and shit was, but it was just Nike. And back when we had FUBU, FUBU was the shit. Like, we used to support black brands, bro. We didn't give our money to all these different races. Like, I'm not saying there's something wrong with it, but we used to really come out with our own clothes. Like, niggas wanted their own brand and wanted to be popping with their brand. Like, FUBU was, I think that was LL Cool J shit. Carl Kanai, fucking Iceberg, Moschino, Jabot jeans, like literally was the shit. You hear me? Jabot jeans was the shit. You hear me? Shits with the strap, man. Come on, bruh. Reeboks. Niggas used to wear Jabot jeans and Reeboks when the Hot Boys, Lil Wayne, Turk and them made Soldier Reed. Like, we used to wear Jabot jeans, and I think Boosie used to make that shit popping. Jabot jeans and Reeboks. Filas were the shit. Forever I Love Atlanta. Come on, man. Like, that shit is crazy. I just thinking about how shit changed, and you know, you really don't see it until you just sit back and think. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, chilling, smoking, going down memory lane with you guys, man. And anybody who my age, I know y'all like, hell yeah, I remember that shit. You know, we at PlayStation 4 now. Like, I remember when it won't no PlayStation. When PlayStation 1 first came out, Nintendo 64 was popping, and Dreamcast, and Sega, and Nintendo, and all that shit. Remember Duck Hunt? We went from Duck Hunt to virtual reality shit. So just imagine my parents. Imagine what they came up in. I was talking to my pops the other day, and he was just telling me when he was growing up, it won't no rap. Like, he ain't listen to hip hop. Like, it's just crazy, man. Like, how the world has fucking changed. It's changed for the better, but it's also changed for the worse too. It's like, the world ain't got crazier. It's like I say, we used to fight. Niggas ain't fighting no more. Niggas shooting. You know. Got some more videos too coming out, man. We got some things to talk about. I definitely want to talk to my young fellas about these gangs and shit. I ain't really trying to say too much. Trying to save it for another video. This one already getting too long. But yeah, man, we got, you know, we gonna talk why niggas join gangs, man. Niggas ain't joining gangs for the reason y'all think they joining, man. Niggas really be pussy, really be scary, and you know they want protection. They scared to be by themselves, and they, you know, yeah. We gonna talk about it though. But I just want to come down memory lane with your guys real quick, man. We gotta do this shit more often, man. Just let y'all know just how different shit is now. And back then, we didn't have certain shit. So be happy with what you got, man. Salute to everybody following. Salute to everybody who subscribe, man. I fuck with y'all. All the subscribers, for real. I'm telling y'all, man. Listen to me. Listen to me. If I ever get popping on YouTube, if I ever get any kind of money off this shit, I'm giving, man, we going up. What I love doing, and what a lot of people don't know this about me, but what I love doing is fucking helping people, bro. Like, I love making somebody's day. I love being the reason that somebody's smiling, or being like surprising somebody, and or giving them a gift, and it's just something, that feeling just give me something, bro. I just love that shit. Like, I love if I could just surprise somebody and pay their rent, or pay their car bill, or get them a new car, or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just love doing that shit. So I'm telling y'all, man, if I ever get some money off this shit, I'm gonna be looking out for mad motherfuckers, especially the subscribers and people who support it, man, because a lot of niggas don't get back to the people that support them, man. You know, it's fucked up, because they the reason that you at the position you at, you know, them and God. If it weren't for God and it weren't for the, you know, your supporters, man, you wouldn't even be where you was at. So it's all shout out to the subs, man. I fuck with y'all. I love y'all for sure. We on that, we trying to get to 500, man. So hit that button, man. Hit that button, hit that bell, put a comment down there. Don't worry, I'm working on getting a better camera. We finna get some better footage and shit. You know the vibes, man. Subscribe, man. Follow me on Facegram, Instabook. Instabook. Instagram, Facebook, all that good shit, man. You know what we both doing, man. We out there.